at the entrance poles to the driveway,
Right.
that's our receiving tent. We have a tent there. That's where the pre-registered people will get a dash card that goes on the windshield, and come up here and enter right here onto the grass.
Right.
If you don't have a dash card, we keep the right lane open, the left lane coming from this direction. That's where you park, and we try to move these people along.
Right.
From a prioritization standpoint, if the car is sitting here, we get them registered. We want to get people parked.
Right.
Okay.
There's the clubhouse.
All this process. Up in here in the parking lot, what we've done is there's no parking up here, so we put some of the sponsors' cars. So we'll put an Algar Ferrari there, a Fiat there, a Maserati there. The new stuff,
Yeah.
right smack dead center. So if you're looking out, the cars are all facing that way.
Right.
Okay, so you come on here. Okay, so this area right here is a 30 by 40 tent.
Right.
This end of it is our reception area. Okay, so once you get your car parked, you come back here and get your goodie bags, your hats, all the gifts, the programs, the posters.
Right.
It's all done right here. It's all pre-packaged. Now, how we do this, and I'll just start. You may want to just do snippets of this because
Sure.
we're going to go from end to end.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just let it run. Who knows?
Okay.
I should just put a GoPro on my head where he's
Yeah, GoPro. Yeah.
And this is where, Brandon, we can walk through this. I have poles that go on the ground, like those hooks, you know, with the eyelets on the top. And we pull rope. We have all the rope already mapped out. They're already marked for what goes in what section.
Okay.
It's red rope. And that's just to concentrate where people walk through or enter or exit. So we run basically from here down is Ferrari. Okay?
Yeah.
This ring, we have banners. This remains open until, so this will be roped off. We can't go on the green.
Right.
We set a rope line about 18 to 20 inches, 18 to 24 inches out. And then we have poles that go on the ground for when the Cortile Cup winners are announced Saturday. So there's banners, and then we'll back them up to here. There's a radius thing that I gave Emily on that for mapping it out. What we want to do this year is we want to put flags in the ground, those little marker flags, and say just pull your car right up to here.
Okay.
Because we get swamped and we get one car off and they block a whole area.
Right.
So just pull up to the flag. This is reserved. We'll take care of this on judging. So this whole ring is only for car winners within each mark.
Right.
So the cup winner goes right here, and the reason we do that is because that's the backdrop on the head-on.
Right.
Okay. The sight lines, you got to keep in mind the Cathedral of Learning. We got basically Saturday and Sunday to get pictures, so we want to stage the cars. We try to stage the cars so that visually there's going to be good shots everywhere. So all the angles we play with are lined up so that the backdrop for the stuff is good. Down here, we do a straight row because this is too much of a drop. Is it parallel? We park parallel to the rope line right here. And basically that rope line is further down at that tree line there. Okay? And actually I'm going to probably revamp that rope line depending on how you want to do that. I may leave a golf cart path next to the tree line in front of the rope. Down there. Normally we've come straight down to it, but I've never laid that area out. This one's the clunky one. Just so you know. So we run a red rope all the way down here, and we park this area because that whole area, okay, that's the Asian car show right there. That's Porsche, all right there. And when you look, I mean, that's all car show. Yeah. So how we stage it is we put red, yellow Ferraris right here. Because anybody looking up,
oh yeah, what's it called?
What's it come up here?
Right.
Okay, so down here, I had Algar here last year. Algar's coming back with a bigger tent and 12 customer cars. Ideally from the 50s or 60s, era Ferrari. So I gotta, what I do with that ring, I'm gonna duplicate here.
Okay.
But I gotta figure out, and we have that pre-registered list. So we come in here Friday, and Sean kind of maps out which car he wants where. So like, when we did the 50th for Ferrari, the 50th anniversary for the Ferrari Club America, that whole section of trees was all 308s.
Right.
We put all the cars together. So we'll figure that out as we get closer. What we really need is a plan. So we come down in front of here, right to the crest of that hill, in front of that tree. I've got all this real estate here, so there's probably going to be a Ferrari tent that I have to position here for Algar. That's going to be at least a 20 by 20.
Yeah.
And I got to figure out how to stage cars around them, and I back them in all the way around that circle. And then over here, I don't go back over in there, but right here, I have an exit entrance between the rope. And I have signage that'll point you down here because right there is the Westinghouse fountain. And that's where our private viewing area is for the track. And we'll cover that when we go down there, John.
Sure.
But you can walk right down this hill and boom. The porta potty's right at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
That's part of the track.
The track is actually down Shenley Drive and right there at the fountain. Yeah.
Now, with respect to our group, where do you think?
I'm getting you.
Generally, yeah, that way, so I don't run out of camera
Yeah,
here.
that's why I said you may want to just stop.
Well, I'll just let it run, you know.
Well, you might want to stop now because we're just going to walk.
All right.
And then